Okay. Find the best way for this to work. Hopefully you don't fall down. Okay. It's me, Jamie. Don't look in the background at my dirty room. But I wanted to make this video because I searched high and low online for a few different parts of my stretching journey. I am to 0-0 now. This was the worst stretch for me out of all of them. And I'm staying at this, I think I'm staying here. I said I was staying at 0, but then I wanted 0-0. Because I had, not these ones, these are my 0-0s, but I had these same ones and 0. And they stretched by themselves. I wore them for 6 months and switch out colors, but I wore mainly those for 6 months. Now I am going to show you how I sized up. I do not suggest it. I am not saying that you should do this. It's probably really bad for you, but this is what worked for me. And this is why I'm making this video, because I tried everything and I could think of, and I was stretching it with, and I was really anxious. Come on, like, it's my ear, so I'm going to do what I want. And if you really want it to go through, there's certain ways. So I couldn't get, like, let's say, like, I got these ones. You can't, like, like you can with a metal taper, how you can kind of slide it through with it. And even in the past when I did have straight bar tapers, I'd use tape. People say don't do that, bacteria could connect to it and stuff like that. I cleaned it pretty well, and I did that in the past, but I was too anxious, and I didn't want to order more jewelry because it took a while to get here in the first place. I got some really cute ones. So, here's how I did it. And this was like after, I put in I had the other tapers the 0-0 tapers in, and it just, I could not get these in. I just couldn't. So, I looked around. First I tried with this pen, but it was too small. It was about a 0. And then I found this perfect pen. And I just was curious. So I took this end off, took the pen part out, took the cap part out. That's pretty soft. And I took the end and it almost kind of just screwed in. See that? And then you can use that tape, or this is a good kind too. It's like a paper type tape. So it's really thin, but for me, because what I was having trouble with was the little screwy parts, the little, where the divots are. So I would just put a little piece of tape around it, loosely, not doubled it or anything where the size is bigger, but real smooth, so it smooths out those divots. And, I cleaned this beforehand and all that good stuff. And, as you see, it kind of fits, it's like a perfect fit. And this is smaller, so it's almost like it tapered. And I went ahead, and once I got it past that part's a little bit thicker than this part, I got it in there, and I just kind of left that for a minute. And I kind of moved it around, got it comfortable. And then when I was ready, and that was less sore, I pushed it all the way through. And I didn't feel the divots after trying all night to just get it through, because I would take out the tapers and I could see that it was stretched enough. There was even a little space, but I could not get past the divots on these earrings, but I really wanted to wear them. So that's how I did it. I Jimmy rigged this thing, and it worked. And if you want to think outside the box, like, go ahead and try it. If not, then if you're like, no, that's unsanitary or blah, blah, blah. Like, I wanted to stretch my ears right then. And so that's what I did. So there's my video. And I'll show you. Sorry, my hair's a mess. I haven't curled it yet. I'm waiting for my curler to get hot, but they're a little red, but this was yesterday. So, but they feel fine. They don't hurt. I don't feel, the swollenness has went down. They got a little bit of redness, but it's nothing too bad. Like it made it so much easier. I think they were irritated from the night before. So that's what I did. I just wanted to share. Talk to you later. Bye.